Hi, Dr. Roseann here, and we're going to talk about a breathwork teletherapy activity that is amazing for therapists, parents, anybody that work with kids. I'm an integrative and pediatric mental health expert who's on a mission to change the way we view and treat children's mental health. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe and turn on your notifications so you get my videos every week. Let's dive in. So we're going to talk about two different kinds of breathwork activities that I use to teach actually anybody. Teaching kids about breathwork, it's an amazing tool that they can access wherever they are. And with practice, they will learn that by controlling your breath, you can quickly calm down and regulate your nervous system, and it feels good. It's such a great way to relieve stress and pressure. So how do you teach breath work to kids and even adults? Well, I love to use a stuffed animal, and it can be any stuffed animal. And how you use a stuffed animal in breath work is I put it on my belly, and I teach kids that when you breathe, it's your belly that fills up, not your chest. So you teach the child to breathe in, and you teach them that the stuffed animal goes up. And when you breathe out, the stuffed animal gets closer to you and goes down. And you have the child practice with this. They love this. I often give kids homework assignments to do this. I did this when I worked in schools. I did this with my own kids. And like I said, I use it with adults. It's a great way for kids to really understand that they need to fill up their belly. When we get anxious, we breathe into our chest. And that does not help calm our nervous system down. Sometimes people will tell me that they've tried breath work and it didn't do a thing. And in fact, it made them feel worse. And I'm going to tell you that it's most of the time they're not breathing correctly. You need to breathe into your belly. And this is a great technique to do that. Another way that I love to teach breathing is by teaching star breathing. In my book, The Teletherapy Toolkit, we have a great graphic for star breathing. And we also have other activities that teach breath work. What is star breathing? Star breathing is teaching children how to breathe in and out with the idea of tracing a star. In our visual, we have it all done, but you can start with using your hand. You also can draw a star. We want to teach a child to breathe in as they go down one side of a star, then breathe out as they go through another, and then keep going up, which is in, and then down, which is out, in and out, until they create that rhythmic breath. You want to go through the star at least 3 times. And in a perfect world, when you do this activity, you grab my other YouTube video about a SUDS, which is subjective units of distress, and you want to do a SUDS check-in and find out what level of stress they're at. You can do a 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, and that way you can do a pre and post. So kids, teens, adults, whoever you're using this with, and I've even done this in a whole classroom full of kids where they're laying down. And if you're working with kids virtually, this is a great activity for kids to do at home. You want to get them to have a real sense that what they're doing is regulating their brain and body. We're teaching them healthy ways to cope with stress. And breath work is just such a wonderful tool to have in your pocket. And helping kids learn this early can be quite life-changing. What's my Dr. Ro? Thinking that breath work doesn't really make a difference. Well, we know that it does through lots of research. And again, it's easy. It's free. Anybody can do breath work starting at a very young age, all the way to elderly. So make sure you're reminding people to do it. And if you're a parent or a teacher, or a therapist, you can do this with a child or a teenager. What's my Dr. Ro go? Daily breath work should be something we're all doing. If you feel stressed or you catch yourself breathing out of your chest, take a moment, make sure you're doing at least 3 repetitions of whatever type of breath work you're using, whether it's a star breath or you're doing a belly breath with a furry friend. Make sure you're taking the time to do it, and your nervous system will thank you. So remember, if you or a child you care about is struggling, it's gonna be okay. I am here to show you how to help a child or a teen you care about feel calm, alert, and just good about themselves. I want to hear how you are teaching children to take care of themselves through breath work. So drop it in the comments below. Catch you on the next episode. And remember, subscribe to the Dr. Roseann channel, where we talk about natural and effective ways to reduce and reverse mental health.